Can the convicted ever reclaim their story? That's the emotional question at the heart of a heated new legal dispute that's raising eyebrows and stirring debate. Byron David Smith, a man sentenced to life behind bars for the fatal shootings of Haley Kiefer and her cousin Nick Brady back in 2012, has now taken legal action against both the author and publisher of a book chronicling his case. Smith alleges that the book, titled Murder on Elm Street, and penned by Jeremy Luberts, is riddled with inaccuracies, misleading statements, and omissions which he claims have caused serious damage to his name. The publisher in question, Beaver's Pawn Press, also finds itself in the legal crosshairs. But here's where it gets controversial. Smith, who is serving a life term with no chance of parole after being convicted of murdering the two teenagers, says the book unfairly paints him in an even darker light. He insists that numerous statements in Luberts' so-called true crime account are not just misleading, but outright defamatory. According to Smith's lawsuit, the book presents several claims that he fiercely disputes. It asserts that Kiefer, one of the victims, apologized. Smith says this never happened. The narrative speculates about Smith's mindset, venturing into personal interpretation with little basis in fact. The book reiterates the prosecutor's passionate claim. We've got two dead kids over nothing. Yet Smith points out that Luberts was aware of previous burglaries at his home, 6 in total, with reported losses of about $53,000. Does this context change the interpretation? Luberts, Smith alleges, treats hearsay from third parties as if it were official testimony. Despite these individuals' lack of first-hand knowledge about what transpired, the book describes Smith's actions as an ambush or a trap, ignoring, according to Smith, the string of home invasions that preceded the shooting. There's more minutia, too. The book says Smith had a gun within reach, when in reality, Smith claims the firearm was 5 to 8 steps away. Beyond these specifics, Smith claims the book distorts timelines and offers a misleading description of his home's layout, among other inaccuracies. And this is the part most people miss. Smith claims he directly informed Luberts and Beaver's Pawn Press about these alleged errors and explicitly requested they halt the book's publication and sales. Yet, as his lawsuit asserts, the defendants continued to promote, distribute, and sell the defamatory book, thereby exacerbating harm to plaintiff's reputation. Those named in the lawsuit have mostly chosen to remain silent for now. Thomas Pearson, the attorney representing Jeremy Luberts, has stated that neither he nor Luberts have any comment at this stage. The publisher, Beaver's Pawn Press, issued only a brief statement expressing deep confidence in the integrity of this book, this author, and our work, adding that they are unable to elaborate while litigation is ongoing, but are willing to share more details once it's resolved. All of this raises a provocative question. Where's the line between the right to tell a true crime story and the responsibility to get every detail right, especially when the subject is as controversial as a convicted killer? Should incarcerated individuals have the power to challenge and potentially halt the publication of stories about their crimes? Or does the public's right to know take precedence over a convict's desire to shape their legacy? We want to know what you think. Is Byron Smith right to fight back, or does this lawsuit threaten freedom of the press? Share your take below. Should these books face even closer scrutiny, or does this lawsuit risk silencing important voices in true crime journalism?